to beat LA. From Los Angeles, California, it's Memphis Grizzlies basketball. Tonight, the Grizzlies begin a 3-game road trip against the 3-time defending champion Lakers. Welcome inside the Staples Center. Both teams are coming off of disappointing losses on Sunday for the Memphis Grizzlies at home to the Toronto Raptors. For the Lakers, on Sunday, they lost to the Minnesota Timberwolves right here at Staples Center. Hi everyone, I'm Matt Devlin. On Friday night at the Pyramid, the Los Angeles Lakers beat the Memphis Grizzlies in overtime 112-106. I asked the head coach of the Memphis Grizzlies, Hubie Brown, about what adjustments the Grizzlies need to make against the Los Angeles Lakers tonight.
Well, naturally you're trying to keep Shaq and Kobe away from 45 and 33. We know that they had to play that well in order for them to win. So we know that we extended them. We played them one way defensively. Tonight we're playing a little differently. Hope that we can score because the game ended 98-98. But the major adjustment for us is going to be how we handle them defensively here in their building. And then, hopefully, with our adjustments at the defensive end, that we can cut these guys down so that they don't put up those, they're awesome numbers.
They certainly are awesome numbers. I'm now joined by my broadcast partner, Hersey Hawkins. The Lakers have lost 3 of their last 4. All is not well in Lakerland. Shaquille O'Neal said they must do some soul-searching, and everyone must do their part on Friday night. Shaq and Kobe certainly did their part. They combined for 78 games, or rather 78 points.
They sure did. And the stress and the pressure of losing basketball games, even affecting a veteran team like the Lakers. But it's the supporting cast that's not doing the job. Shaq and Kobe putting up solid numbers early in the season, and Shaq not even at 100%, still putting up good numbers. The game plan tonight, similar like it was the other night. Try to limit Shaq's touches. You can't let him get the ball that deep in the post. And when he puts the ball down, you can't be late. Don't give him 2 dribbles. 1 dribble, get there, make him kick it out to the perimeter, and have him shoot jumpers there. And when he does get it on the box, make him shoot over you. If he hits shots like that, you'll give him those. Kobe Bryant, try to take away the middle. And when he does go to the middle, the help has to get there quickly. Make him kick to the perimeter again. Don't let him get all the way to the basket, and definitely no baseline. If he goes baseline, you can't recover quickly enough.
It is certainly a tough task for the Memphis Grizzlies. Rick Fox of the Lakers said no more excuses. No more. So we'll see tonight. When we return, we'll talk about Drew Gooden. He had a double-double on Friday night against the Los Angeles Lakers, 19 points and 10 rebounds. The first month of the season, rookie forward Drew Gooden leads all rookies in scoring, and he is second in rebounding. And yesterday, fittingly, he was awarded the Rookie of the Month in the Western Conference, Hersey.
And Drew Gooden had a phenomenal month, especially on the offensive end of the floor. Shot the jumper well, showed his quickness on the box, and surprisingly had deep range on the jumper, extending it to three-point line. Second in the team in scoring, second in offensive rebounding, showing why he was the 4th pick in the NBA draft.
And last Friday night, he showed the Lakers that he can put up a double-double, had 19 points and 10 rebounds. We asked the head coach of the Memphis Grizzlies, Hubie Brown, about his rookie, Drew Gooden.
So he is a major key here because he's one of our guys who can get you 25 points. He also can get you 10 rebounds. Now, he shows it in spurts, but the talent is there. Now, he has just got to pay attention and put the physical energy with the mental approach to this game.
When we return, Drew Gooden will be in action against the Los Angeles Lakers right after the game on the road. 0-7 as they begin this 3-game road trip. Time now for the Toronto starting lineups, and we begin with the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. And, of course, for the Memphis Grizzlies, it's Jason Williams at the point guard, Gordon Giracek at the 2 in the middle, Pau Gasol, Drew Gooden at the 4, and the shooting guard is Shane Battier. Hubie Brown in his first season with the Memphis Grizzlies, a 1978 NBA Coach of the Year with a record of 2-7 with the Memphis Grizzlies, and extremely disappointed about the performance of the Grizzlies on Sunday at home against the Toronto Raptors. And now the starting lineups for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers, a late change in the starting lineup. Derek Fisher at the 1, Kobe Bryant at the off guard, Shaquille O'Neal in the middle. Mark Madsen replaces Stanislav Medvedenko, who had started the last 3 games, and Rick Fox rounds out the starting 5 for Phil Jackson in his 13th overall season, of course, in his 4th year with the Los Angeles Lakers. And certainly for the Los Angeles Lakers, this is not the way they wanted to start. Rick Fox, as I mentioned earlier, said no more excuses, and we could give all the excuses that we want about suspensions at the beginning of the year, Shaquille O'Neal being injured, Kobe taking too many shots, Kobe not taking enough shots. He said the list goes on and on and on. He said enough of that. It's time to start playing some basketball, because remember on Friday, Phil Jackson told me that we are not concerned until Christmas time. Well, Christmas is just 3 weeks away.
It sure is, and it takes a little longer to get your rhythm back. And when you have players, which is unusual for me for a veteran team like the Lakers, to start talking to the media about what's going on in the locker room and how they're feeling, you know things are a little worse than what they are.
The Los Angeles Lakers control the opening tap, and a pass out of bounds. And the Grizzlies on the turnover will have control. Pat Frere, Monty McCutcheon, and Danny Crawford are 3 officials here at the Staples Center. Tomorrow night, Phoenix, and then the Grizzlies will head to Salt Lake to take on the Jazz for the first time this season. Jason Williams fires over Fisher, and it doesn't fall, and Kobe Bryant, who's averaging nearly 9 rebounds a game, climbs up and grabs his first.
But I like the first offensive possession by the Grizzlies. Try to get Shaq in the pick and roll. He won't leave the paint, chasing after the jumper all night.
Here's Fisher firing over Williams, and Drew Gooden and Madsen along with Battier on the scene. And a foul on Shane Battier, and that'll be Shane's first.
And when you're guarding Madsen, you have to keep a body on him. He's out there to provide energy for the Lakers, offensive rebounds, and solid defense.
Fisher sends it to Kobe Bryant. Bryant against Minnesota on Sunday. His productivity just 9 of 15. First points for the Lakers come from Shaquille O'Neal. Of course, he had a double-double, 22 points and 11 assists. Shaquille O'Neal on Sunday against Minnesota had 31 points.
Yeah, but Kobe Bryant putting up 15 shots. Lakers can't win with him not being as aggressive on the offensive end.
Pau Gasol too strong with the jumper, and on the weak side, Kobe Bryant will take it into the front court. The Lakers on Sunday, they led at halftime by 10. No baseline. There it is for the first time. Fisher on the wing. Kobe Bryant on the far side takes the jumper inside the three-point arc and makes it. So Kobe Bryant with his first 2.
That's exactly how he was shooting the basketball in warm-ups. Was here real early, getting loose, shooting jumpers, getting ready for the game.
Gordon Giracek misses. Giracek shooting 43% from the floor, had 7 points against Toronto. 2 of 6 shooting. Here's Rick Fox angling to the far side. Pass deflected by Battier. 10 on the shot clock, 2 minutes into the first quarter. Shot doesn't go, and the Grizzlies still looking for their first points of the evening.
But that's the type of shot you want the Lakers to take. Let Rick Fox, Mark Madsen, someone else shoot the basketball besides Shaq and Kobe.
Backing down, Gooden fading over Madsen. Shot doesn't go. And Fisher with the rebound. Fisher out of Parkview High School in Little Rock, Arkansas. Went to Arkansas Little Rock. O'Neal misses.
Good defense by Powell. Didn't let Shaquille get deep post position. Made him shoot the jumper over.
Giracek up top. Here's Pau Gasol. Will take the jumper over O'Neal and knocks it down.
Powell has to look at that. Look at it quickly. Shaquille, he won't come out of the paint. He'll give Powell the jumper. When Powell starts making it, then he'll close out slowly.
Madsen driving through the lane. Shot blocked. Giracek. Ahead to Williams. Jay Williams sends it back. Giracek for three. Got it. Good on Giracek. Really struggling from downtown. 8 for his last 30. That's 26%. Now he's 9 for his last 31.
A couple of defensive stops, and the Grizzlies are right back into the basketball game. Mark Madsen, I don't know what he was thinking about.
Putting it on the floor and driving.
That's not his game.
Well, he's out there for his defense, not necessarily his offense. Medvedenko is putting up some good offensive numbers. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Fox has to rush a shot. It's short. And Williams with a long rebound. Pass kicked by Fisher.
A good awareness by Jason. Finding Powell, running the lane, beating Shaq down the floor.
Jason Williams, 11 points, 6 assists. No turnovers against Toronto on Sunday. Over the last week, you want to talk about having unbelievable ball control. Here's Gooden backing down. Over Madsen. His first 2 shots go away. Jason Williams, 20 assists and just 1 turnover. Bryant slicing through the lane.
That's a remarkable stat.
That's over the last 3 games in 99 minutes of action.
Doing a great job of also running the team, controlling the flow of the game, not turning the basketball over. You can't ask for your point guard to play any better.
Drew Gooden travels. Gooden still battling some flu-like symptoms.
Kobe takes a drive down the middle. The help has to get there sooner. You have to meet him at the free throw line. If you meet him at the docks, it's too late. He's to the rim.
Fox along the end line steps out of bounds and turns it over. Drew Gooden, as I mentioned, battling some flu-like symptoms on Sunday prior to the Toronto game. He was exhausted because of that sickness. Didn't play all that well. Shot just 4 of 17. Yesterday did not practice with the Memphis Grizzlies. Took the day off. I talked to him before the start of the game, and he said he's still feeling a little bit of it. Al Gasol gets it back, loses it underneath, and it trickles through the legs of Madsen and Drew Gooden, but last touch by the Lakers. It's Memphis basketball.
Yeah, I was standing by Drew Gooden earlier during warm-ups, and you could just hear him coughing and still breathing hard, so you can definitely tell the flu is still bothering him.
Al Gasol from way outside with one on the shot clock. Shot clock violation, and it's Laker basketball. Grizzlies early on just 2 of 8. Lakers not much better, 3 of 8.
Both teams coming out, filling each other out. I expected the Lakers to come out a lot more aggressive and focused than what they are.
O'Neal throws it down. If he gets that deep, forget it.
Yeah, you can't let Shaq get that deep. And the game plan was to try to keep him in front of you tonight. Don't let him throw the lob pass. You can't defend him.
Turnover. Here's Fisher. Deep in the corner. Fox delivers it from the wing to O'Neal. Turnaround and rolls in. Shaquille O'Neal, 6 points. Kobe Bryant, 10. And the Lakers lead by 5. 10-5 with 6:26 remaining here in the first quarter. And Hubie Brown burns a timeout. Here, almost midway through the first quarter in Los Angeles. Game 1 of a 3-game road trip for the Memphis Grizzlies. Shaquille O'Neal, 3 of 4 from the floor with 6 points. The Street Chick Hearn Court was unveiled, and you see Mitch Kupchak along with Derek Fisher, Kobe Bryant. That is Stu Lance, his longtime partner, Marge Hearn, his widow, and here's Kobe
The Chick
Bryant.
was, is, and will always be the Los Angeles Lakers. There's no Lakers without Chick.
And that is certainly the case and the feeling around here. He is obviously remembered on a daily basis, and he will be forever. Chick Hearn Cord, the legendary voice of the Los Angeles Lakers, and was here for all 9 titles that the Lakers have won throughout the history of their time in Los Angeles. There is Paul Sunderland, who is now calling play-by-play for the Los Angeles Lakers, but Chick Hearn certainly irreplaceable. You cannot replace him. And just a great voice and a great man. Had an opportunity to meet with him a year ago when the Grizzlies first came to Los Angeles, and certainly value that experience greatly.
He sure was. Even as a player, when I used to play on the East Coast and would come home and West Coast games would be on and you watch the Lakers, there was no one like Chick and the way he described the game. Just enjoyed listening to him.
Gierczek delivers it on the inside. Good back to Gierczek. Doesn't get the roll. The tap by Gooden. So a little bit of electricity and energy by the Grizzlies coming out of the timeout.
A great pass by Drew to the cutting Gierczek, and then had the sense of mind to go and tip the offensive rebound in.
Low look blocked by Battier. Williams quickly into the front court. Dribble penetration. Looking for Powell. And it's picked off the pass. Kobe handles it for the Lakers.
I'm not sure if I thought he was looking for Gierczek, and Gierczek stopped on the perimeter rather than going all the way to the basket. If he'd have ran with him, he'd have had a layup.
Gooden, active hands, results in a turnover. Here's Powell. 3-on-3 to Battier. Hubie Brown clapping in appreciation.
Nice to have that on your team, your 7-foot center that can handle the basketball, run the break, and make an accurate pass, and Shane gets the dunk.
O'Neal sends it to Bryant. Bryant, jumper, no. And Gooden is there for the rebound. That's his third. Kobe, 2 of 3. Grizzlies coming out of the timeout on a 4-0 run. Gierczek misses. And Fisher with the rebound.
Good execution on the flex play. Gierczek came wide open, just missed the shot.
Now Gasol fouls Shaquille O'Neal, and Shaq will head to the free throw line.
The Lakers do a great job. When they run their break, they spread the floor and give Shaquille O'Neal the entire middle to go wherever the basketball is, so he can go from side to side until he finally gets good post position and got it right underneath the basket.
Gasol earns his first. O'Neal short. That's where he was so effective on Friday night against the Memphis Grizzlies from the free throw line. Kobe and Shaq on Friday night combined for 14 of 17 at the free throw line. You would not expect that from Shaquille O'Neal, but as he has said many a time, I'll make it when it counts. O'Neal running the floor, scrambling. Williams comes away with it.
A great hustle by Shane. Shaq, he'll go through those stretches where he'll make free throws, then he'll lose it all of a sudden.
Gasol didn't lose it there. And he is 2 of 5 from the field, 4 points and 2 rebounds. Shaq on Friday night was 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Grizzlies trailing by 1. Fox becomes the first Laker other than O'Neal and Bryant to score, which is not rare, not odd.
No, it's not it. But Fox taking a three-pointer coming into it tonight, only shooting 25% from behind the line. You'll give him that.
Gasol jumper, no. Robert Horry rebounding the basketball. Horry did not play last Friday night or Sunday. As Aaron Fisher drills it. Fisher heating it up over the last 5 games. He's now 9 of 18 from three-point range.
Yeah, the Lakers are not a good three-point shooting team, but they're very streaky, even as a team. They seem to hit them. When one person gets it going, everybody seems to hit them.
Gasol jumper, no. Kobe looks ahead to O'Neal and too strong with 3:05 remaining here in the first quarter. And the Grizzlies will have possession of the basketball on the turnover. Battier and Gooden out. Mike Batiste, who played in this building in the preseason with the Los Angeles Clippers before being released and picked up by Jerry West and the Grizzlies, as well as Lorenzen Wright, who played for, of course, the LA Clippers, not in this arena. Checking in for the Grizzlies. Gasol, slotted by Bryant, loses a handle, wanted a foul call. Bryant taps gets it ahead. Batiste deflects it. Williams to Gasol. Cut off by Ori. Goes up. Scrambling. And now Gasol throwing the basketball away in frustration. And Hubie Brown goes out to argue on behalf of Pau Gasol, who is not getting any calls. The Grizzlies trail the Los Angeles Lakers as Pau Gasol gets mugged under the basket.
Those situations where he has to guard smaller players, he'll stay in the lane. Jump shots are wide open for the centers. You just have to make them because he's not coming out. And Pau has the ability to knock down the shot, so he has to stay confident, continue to shoot it, and make Shaq make a decision.
Gasol, as you just saw, shooting just 2 of 9 from the field, and the Lakers on a 6-0 run, and right now shooting 53% after a slow start. And Hubie Brown right now is just angling for Pau Gasol as he has a conversation with Monty McCutcheon based upon the fact that Pau Gasol is getting hammered underneath the bucket and no call. So Gasol on the floor along with Earl Watson, who played here locally at UCLA, along with Wesley Person, Batiste, and Lorenzen Wright. Kareem Rush, rookie out of Missouri, driving, looking for Bryant. Pass picked off by Person. Along with Somali Samaki, Robert Horry, Devin George, just off of the injured list. On the floor for the Los Angeles Lakers. 3-second violation. No, a foul on Devin George. It is his first. And Stromile Swift enters the game for the Memphis Grizzlies. And Hubie Brown talking to Pau Gasol.
Devin George realizing who he was guarding. Wesley Person trying to stay close with him, grabbing him on the baseline.
Lorenzen jumper, no. Batiste climbs up. And a foul on Mike Batiste. I would imagine Hubie Brown talking to Pau Gasol about not getting frustrated.
And he should be. I'm surprised that Pau has been so calm early in the game because Shaq has committed several fouls. Batiste commits one going over the back. Pau showing his patience.
Lakers have made their last 3 shots. Bryant. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Devin George. Samaki almost has it taken away by Lorenzen. 5 of the shot clock. George rises up and knocks it down over Batiste. George played 17 minutes on Sunday against Minnesota. 4 of 9 shooting, 8 points, 4 rebounds in his first game back off the injured list.
George really coming into his own this year. A lot more confident in his ability to play in the NBA this year.
Batiste showing some confidence from outside. The Grizzlies had missed their last 5 until that 3-pointer from the corner. George said his ankle's not 100%. Feels as though he's still favoring it. And said it's just a mental thing right now that he has to get over.
But could that also be the pressure of Kobe Bryant? Said some things about Samaki Walker, saying if he can play injured, why couldn't Samaki play injured?
In fact, that led to Samaki Walker going in and talking to the head coach, Phil Jackson, and saying, hey, listen, I'm injured, and I was disturbed by the comments of Kobe Bryant. Somali Samaki misses. Bryant misses. Earl Watson pushing it ahead. Person takes it, makes it. And Phil Jackson's response to all that essentially is that, hey, I learned long ago if a player says he's injured, he's injured.
That's true. There's nothing you can do about it. But I'm surprised that even with the Phil Jackson, go to Kobe Bryant. You don't like what he said. They're 2 men. They can talk about it.
Rush drills it. Well, Kobe obviously wanting his role players to rise to the occasion during the struggles early on in the season, and felt as though Samaki Walker was not. Calling him out.
Sometimes the best players on the team, they have to call out the other players and get them to step up their game.
Earl Watson, an air ball. 2.9 of a second remaining here in the first quarter. The Memphis Grizzlies trail the Lakers 22-16. Horry. Kobe. And Samaki took too long. Well designed.
It was.
Very well designed.
Yeah, I like that play.
But Samaki, who was left all alone, got nervous on the dribble and lost the handle at the end of one. The Memphis Grizzlies trail the Los Angeles Lakers 22-16. Shaquille O'Neal already with 8. Return to the Pyramid this Sunday afternoon to take on Penny Hardaway and the Phoenix Suns starting at 3 o'clock. Don't miss the pregame festivities at the Backyard Burger Tailgate Party starting at 1:30 out by the Ramses statue on Front Street. A live band, free burgers, free Pepsi, all leading up to the 3 o'clock tip-off between the Suns and the Grizzlies. Tickets are still available. Call 888-HOOP or 1-866-648-HOOP. That's 888-HOOP or 1-866-648-HOOP. Grizzlies lead in fast break department. Left hand by Lorenzen Wright. The Grizzlies on Friday night, their second unit was so dangerous, outscoring the Lakers 34-3, Hersey.
And that's the first inside bucket the Grizzlies have had since Shaquille has been on the bench. And they need to explore that a little more. Go to the basket now since the big fella's not in there.
George blocked by Miles Swift. The Grizzlies are second in the NBA and blocks right behind the Golden State Warriors. Earl Watson, jump ball as he gets up in the air. Watson spends the summers here in Los Angeles playing pickup games with Kobe Bryant.
Stromau showing his quickness, able to recover and block the shot. George thought he had an easy layup.
George and Watson will jump. Tapped right to Lorenzen Wright. The Grizzlies will set. Lakers shooting 45%. Memphis 33%. Person. Entry pass. Lorenzen left hand again. Nice find by Watson. And Lorenzen Wright has 4 points. And once again, the Grizzlies bench sparking Memphis.
An excellent seal by Lorenzen in the paint. Getting Robert Horry on his back. Has the size and strength on him. Good jump hook.
Kareem Rush. Up top Horry. Here's Bryant with Watson on him. Rush. Shot doesn't go.
Kobe Bryant early in this game looked like he's in another one of his passing modes. Had Earl Watson on him on the post and didn't take advantage of it.
Person catch and shoot. Spins out. Bryant 45 points against the Grizzlies on Friday night. Of course, he sparked the Grizzlies for 56 on January 14th of this year. And they didn't even play the fourth quarter. Gets it back. Balance shot, no, as he spun.
There are only a few people in the league can even attempt that shot from that angle.
Batiste attacks the lane, shoots over George. No, Strome blows the putback.
Oh, you got to knock those down. You can't miss those all by yourself. That's brushed it.
Got to take advantage of this shooting slump by the Lakers to start this second quarter.
Well, because the big fella will be in the game in another minute or so.
Mike Batiste on the feed and tied. And 22 on this 6-0 run to begin the second quarter. And there's the big man O'Neal with 8 points. Kobe playing a bundle of minutes early on this season. George driving. Bryant fifth in the league, 42 minutes a game. George was 4 of 9 against Minnesota on Sunday. Right now, 2 of 3 for 4 points.
Good job of running the triangle, the pinch post action. Big man flashes, back door.
Horry knocks it out of bounds with 8:59 remaining here in the second quarter. Timeout on the floor. The Los Angeles Lakers lead by 2, 24-22. The Grizzlies slicing in to that advantage that the Lakers held after 1. Second quarter action from LA. The Lakers lead by 2.
Bench coming in right away, having an impact on the game, changing the tempo, doing a good job on the defensive end, and offensively getting good scoring positions. Lorenzen with a great seal in the lane. They get a turnover. Batiste gets a fast break layup for the dunk. We're going to have to think of a name for the Grizzlies bench.
Well, as you know, the bench mob up in Sacramento couple years back, the Accelerators in Detroit. And I'll leave all of that to you, Vaughn.
Oh, we're in trouble there. If you're going to leave it up to me. Because I don't have a creative bone in my body.
Don't say that. George with the rebound. Well, maybe we'll have to leave it up to Lorenzo.
He can come up with something.
Kareem Rush. Medvedenko on the floor. Ryan Shaw getting a lot more minutes this year than he did a season ago. Shaquille O'Neal misses. And Stroman with a rebound. Rush, Shaw, O'Neal, Medvedenko, and George on the floor for the Lakers. Watson along with Swift, Batiste, Person, and Lorenzen Wright. Person. Shot deflected. Memphis basketball. The Grizzlies bench over the course of the last week and a half has certainly been a key. Batiste, jumper doesn't go. Offensive rebound, put back. Loose ball gathered by Rush. Here's Shaw, Medvedenko. Are you kidding me? Slava Medvedenko trying the behind the back.
I've never seen the Lakers as careless with the basketball as they have been for the first 14 minutes of this game.
9 turnovers.
I mean, they're bad turnovers, behind the back passes, careless with the basketball.
Tied at 24. Stroman Swift high off of the glass. After that last pass, Jack Nicholson looked over to our position and said, "I'm going in now." He's seen enough. 9 turnovers here. Already a quarter and a half into this action.
Yeah, but what are you thinking? I have no idea what you could be thinking for him to throw a behind-the-back pass. He has the ball in scoring position. Go take it to the basket.
O'Neal in scoring position. And already has 10 points. Medvedenko feeling good about himself, Hawk. Last 3 games, averaging 9.7 points a game and 6.3 rebounds a game in 24 minutes. Scoop shot, Earl Watson.
Earl Watson has that move down. You'll see him get into the lane a lot, give that pump fake up and under. Has been able to score on that several times.
All 5 of the second unit has scored. Rush counting. So Rush will head to the free throw line. Kareem Rush, acquired in a draft day deal with the Toronto Raptors.
You have to be careful of Kareem Rush. Can score quick enough to get to the basket, can shoot the jumper. Just has poor shot selection early in the season, but looking to score.
Lives here in LA with his brother, Jerron Rush, who first played at UCLA. Unfortunately, was never able to catch on in the NBA, although he had his chances. And a whistle and a foul on Ryan Shaw. I had mentioned earlier that Shaw playing more minutes. He's averaging 19 minutes a game this season. A year ago, 10 minutes a game. Not even 3 points or 2 rebounds. This year, 7 points a game, 2.5 rebounds, and 2.5 assists.
Believe me, I talked to Brian Shaw. He would much rather have those 10 minutes a game and be resting for the playoffs rather than playing nearly 20 minutes a game.
Because of Rick Fox's absence in the first 6, Medvedenko! Reverse layup with the left hand after the behind-the-back move. The UConn train.
Medvedenko making up for it. Great athletic move.
Lorenzen in the lane, Jay. Lorenzen right. And hot. Has 6 points and 4 rebounds. In charge playing in Los Angeles, his former home. They're selected by the Clippers. Medvedenko on the outside of the up fake. George, 8 of the shot clock, an offensive foul. As Batiste draws the charge.
That was good defense by the Grizzlies. Jeremiah Swift didn't go for the pump fake. Look at Memphis with the left hand using the rim. Nice touch.
Sweet move by Memphis. Had 7 points, 7 rebounds in 29 minutes on Friday night at the Pyramid.
Take back what I said about him a few minutes ago.
Why? Lorenzen underneath and a foul.
Okay, I don't take it back. It's still a bonehead pass.
No matter his offensive productivity tonight, Memphis is going to hear all about that behind-the-back pass. Maybe not from Phil, but certainly from Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe and Rick Fox. Grizzlies and the Lakers tied at 30 with 5:46 remaining here in the first half. Shaquille O'Neal on 5 of 8 shooting has 10 points and 2 rebounds, and you see the numbers with and without Shaquille O'Neal. Of course, he missed the first 12 games recovering from foot surgery he had this past offseason. And the Lakers, of course, better with him.
Definitely. And the most telling stat is the field goal percentage. You know Shaq's going to get his points, but he makes things so much easier for everyone else out there on the floor. All of a sudden, Robert Horry and Rick Fox and Derek Fisher, they're getting wide open jump shots when he plays.
Hey, you talked about Derek Fisher. Of course, this is Shaq's 7th game back as Lorenzen Wright steps to the stripe. And over the last 6 games for Derek Fisher, his three-point shooting has skyrocketed. 9 of 18. The reason why? The double. The Shaq underneath leaves him wide open.
Exactly.
Like his three-point shot here tonight.
He can sit out there and finger the seams when Shaq's in the lineup. He has all kind of time to knock it down. But when it was just Kobe, they knew Derek Fisher was an offensive threat, so they paid a lot closer attention to him.
Lorenzen with 7 points and 4 rebounds, had 8 and 8 in 20 minutes of action against the Raptors on Sunday, and Shaquille O'Neal with a dozen.
Shaquille O'Neal just using his strength and size. Grizzlies went into a zone, gave up an easy dunk on the zone.
Kobe, O'Neal, Fox, Madsen, Shaw on the floor, and a loose ball foul against the Memphis Grizzlies. It's on Stromile Swift. So Swift earns a foul. That's his second.
Stromile, Madsen fighting for the offensive rebound.
Stromile averaging 6.3 rebounds a game, at 5 against Toronto. Here's O'Neal. Lorenzen leaning on him. O'Neal falls right to the floor, loses it out of bounds, and it's Memphis basketball. So Lorenzen just stepped away as he felt the pressure.
Yeah, glad he stepped away. As much as Shaq was barreling into him. That's
Great
a good,
idea.
Good move by Lorenzen.
If you're feeling that sort of poundage leaning back on you, why not just step away?
That shows you how strong the people that play against Shaq have to be to hold him up. But he's putting that type of pressure and force on him.
Here's Pau Gasol falling out of Jason Williams. Takes a shot. Doesn't go. Lorenzen being held by Madsen. No call. Kobe Bryant quickly into the front court. The Lakers already with 11 turnovers. The Grizzlies haven't taken advantage. O'Neal backs down on Lorenzen. Hook spins out, and Person is there. I spoke to Pau Gasol on Saturday after dealing with Shaquille O'Neal on Friday night. He said his back was really sore. Madsen ties up Lorenzen, and Lorenzen just smiling like fireworks. That was Madsen's first. Drew Gooden will check in. Here a check in for the Grizzlies. Battier on the floor.
Madsen had ball momentarily, but Lorenzen was able to get it away from him, and Madsen committed the foul, and they're still swiping at it.
Gooden, the Western Conference Rookie of the Month, checking in, handling the basketball right now. Gooden, 1 of 3 from the floor, 2 points and 3 rebounds. Air ball. Ron Butler of the Miami Heat won the Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month award. First month of the season. Spoke to Drew before the game and said there's 5 months to go. It's a long way. It's early. Kobe misfires. Williams handles it. As Battier on the wing. Baseline. Kobe flying in the face of Giracek. And Gordon. 5 points.
good offense by the Grizzlies, pushing the ball up before the Lakers can get in their set defense, but they're a lot better with the big fella in the middle.
Grizzlies out shooting the Lakers here in the second quarter. Memphis leads by 1. Remember, the Lakers led by as many as 9 and 4. The Grizzlies, 1-point lead. Right now, their largest and their first. And Madsen heads to the free throw line as Derek Fisher checks in. Gasol has 2 personal fouls. Shot an air ball at the pyramid and heard about it. Barely draws iron there.
Did he draw iron there?
He did. I heard the tip.
Does Phil ever change expressions?
With the second, if you were short on your first,
you bake the second one. You make sure you get the second one there.
And you're laughing. Yeah, Phil's not laughing about this. You're laughing.
Well, that's because I played 13 seasons. I never airballed 1 free throw, so I can laugh at guys that do it.
Madsen, 1 of 3 on the season from the free throw line. Battier, it rolls in. Shane Battier, 2 of 2 from the floor and 4 points. Battier tied a season high with 14 points against Toronto on Sunday. Here's Bryant operating in the lane. Fisher, baseline off glass.
Nice shot by Fisher, but you can see the Grizzlies getting a better offensive rhythm, having more patience in their offense, running their sets.
Here's Gasol, O'Neal on him. Powell sends it to Giricek. He'll catch and shoot. Too strong. Powell reaches up and snares the rebound. Miscommunication between Giricek and Gasol. Giricek was going baseline and he pulled back to head to the corner, and the ball bounces out of bounds. Battier drills it. The Grizzlies lead by 1 here at Staples Center over the 3-time defending champion Los Angeles Lakers. Get your family in the starting lineup with the new Pepsi family plans. Prices start at just $44. 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 Pepsis, and a 6-pack of Pepsi products. The next Pepsi family night is Friday, December 13th against Yao Ming and the Houston Rockets. That's right, Yao Ming and the Houston Rockets. Pepsi family night, Friday, December 13th. The Grizzlies here in the second quarter, 8 of 20 from the floor. The LA Lakers are 6 of 14. Memphis shooting overall 38%. The Lakers have turned it over 11 times, leading to now 9 points for the Memphis Grizzlies. Grizzlies by 1. With 2:38 remaining here in the first half. Fisher sends it to Madsen. O'Neal out of the lane underneath. On the block. Now back in. Fisher with 6 on the shot clock. Fox, 4 on the shot clock. Spins to the circle. Stripped by Battier. And Williams comes away with it. 12th turnover ahead to Battier. Here's Giricek. He's open if he wants it. He doesn't. Williams. Gooden. Over Shaq. Indecisive.
So Gooden taking difficult shots, forcing things, trying to get himself involved. Let the game come to you and he'll get better looks at the basket.
Just 1 of 5, and Lorenzen Wright, the next opportunity, will re-enter the game for the Grizzlies. Wright with 7 points and 4 rebounds, and the Lakers regain that lead on that shot by Fox. Fox, 2 of 5, has 6 points. Williams, too strong, tapped out by Gooden. Giricek, refurbished shot clock. Battier left open baseline, no. And Fisher hustling for the rebound. 2-on-1, Kobe. 4-point lead for the Lakers.
The Lakers won a few times in the first half. The Grizzlies didn't get back, come up with an easy basket, but the Grizzlies have done a good job in transition.
Lakers shooting nearly 50%. Giricek, little bunny step in the lane. Jordan Giricek, 7 points. Tying in with Lorenzen Wright for team high. 3 of 7 from the field for Jordan Giricek.
And good move by Gurchek. I would love to see him do that more. Getting into the lane and shooting that runner, getting to the basket.
Up fake. Steps back three. On the weak side, O'Neal is there for his third rebound.
But you could look at Kobe's defense. He knew Gurchek wanted to get into the lane. He backed off him.
You can't back off that. Kobe Bryant spins by Gurchek, slices through the lane and throws it down. And Kobe with 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists already. He already has 3 triple-doubles this season. He's on his way for number 4. Williams, 5 of the shot clock, over Fisher. Jay Will struggling, 0-4 from the floor. Fisher, plenty of time left. Fox camped out for 3. Grizzlies led by as many as 3 here in the second quarter. But as the first half comes to a close, the Lakers on a run. 44-37. The Lakers handling the Grizzlies as the first half comes to an end. Kobe Bryant, 8 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists as the Lakers close out the first half on a 12-2 run over the Grizzlies. That's sweet.
And the one thing you don't want to give up, Kobe goes baseline, gets a jam.
The Memphis Grizzlies trail at the end of the first half here at Staples Center in their first visit to L.A. Halftime in the top 10 stores in America by Fairchild Publications. Welcome back to Los Angeles. It is halftime here at the Staples Center. Game 1 of a 3-game road trip for the Memphis Grizzlies. At halftime, Memphis trails the Lakers 44-37. Matt Devlin and Hersey Hawkins, the bench. We talked about it in the first segment of halftime, how productive they were, outscoring the Lakers bench 20-10.
Yeah, and it was Lorenzen Wright coming in, one of the leading scorers in the first half, making an impact, getting good post position in the first half, just giving the Grizzlies that energy that they needed from the bench to get themselves back into the basketball game. Great post position, shoots it right over Robert Horry, and Earl Watson, solid again off the bench in the first half. 4 assists, 1 of 3 from the field, but knowing his normal solid job. And Kobe Bryant, all around, great first half. And you can write it in the books every game. He's going to give you something that you're just going to say, wow. A basketball player shouldn't be able to do that. And Rick Fox has it going from behind the three-point line tonight. Struggling on the year, but shooting it well in the first half.
Time now for the first Tennessee first half stats. The Grizzlies shooting just 35% from the field. The Lakers 51%. Rebounding edge goes to the Lakers. Points off of turnovers, certainly key, because when you look at the Los Angeles Lakers, they've turned it over 13 times. They have 9 points off of 13 turnovers. The Lakers average 15 turnovers a game, so uncharacteristically, they have turned it over in a mass in the first half. Lakers trail, or rather the Grizzlies trail the Lakers here in Los Angeles. Second half action coming up right after this. Brought to you by Lexus. Los Angeles, California, home to the 3-time defending champion Los Angeles Lakers as we get set for third quarter action. The Memphis Grizzlies trail by 7. On Sunday, the Lakers led by 10 at halftime over the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the Timberwolves came back to defeat the Los Angeles Lakers by 3, 110-107. Can the Grizzlies be made of the same stuff? Well, when you look at their bench, it has certainly been productive, outscoring the Los Angeles Lakers. Lorenzen Wright leading the way off of the bench, 3 of 5 from the floor, 7 points and 4 rebounds. We talked to head coach Hubie Brown about his second unit that has been so productive here over the course of the 9 games that he has coached.
You look at the 9 games, second unit, 8 nights out, really playing well. We've increased their minutes now from 18 up to almost 20, and they're giving us terrific production. So, as Jerry West steps back now, at the end of the season, he's going to truly be able to evaluate 10 guys because they're playing. Because like we say, all we ask you to do are three things. Be on time, play hard, know your job. Know what you're supposed to do. And you know what? Everyone will get along fine.
And that has certainly been the case with the Memphis Grizzlies under Hubie Brown. And the bench, they know their role, and they have been able to execute it.
Yeah, and these are 5 guys that are practicing together every day, so they're getting used to what one another like to do. Their timing is becoming more efficient as they play more minutes together, and they're actually outscoring the starters tonight, 20-17. The bench keeping them in the game.
Take a look at the leading scorers for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. Of course, right as we mentioned, Seven Giracek with 7 points in the first half on 3 of 8 shooting, and Mike Batiste off of the bench with 5. In fact, of the 10 Grizzly players that have seen action this evening, only one has not scored, and that is Jason Williams. Williams 0 of 4 in the first half for the Memphis Grizzlies. Shaquille O'Neal with 12 points on 6 of 10 shooting, just 3 rebounds. Fox has 9. Really struggling from beyond the arc entering this evening's game. Fox 3 for his last 12 from three-point range. That is not the case tonight. He is 3 of 4. And then, of course, Kobe Bryant. But the thing to keep record of tonight for Kobe, 8 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. He had 3 triple-doubles in the month of November. And when you look at Kobe Bryant on November 1st against the Clippers, on November 3rd against Portland, and then against Milwaukee on November 24th, he had a triple-double, and you see those numbers tonight for Kobe Bryant.
And that's exactly why a lot of people say Kobe Bryant is the best player in the NBA, because of the consistency and being able to do everything on the basketball floor.
Well, Kobe Bryant, 3rd in the league in scoring right now at 28.6. He is 17th in the league in rebounding, 13th in assists, 3 in steals. He is 5th in minutes played at 42.1 minutes a game, and he likes playing the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, with those type of numbers, he looks forward to the Grizzlies coming to town, or him going to Memphis.
That is true. Of course, in Memphis on Friday night, had 45 and 18 of 35 shooting on Sunday against Minnesota. Took just 15 shots. The Grizzlies have possession of the basketball to begin the 3rd. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, Kobe Bryant on January 14th had 56 and 3 quarters of action here at Staples Center. Giracek dribble drive. And Giracek with 9 points. And the Grizzlies trail by 5. Nice move by Gordon to get to the rim.
And the whole side was cleared out for him, gave him the baseline. He used his quickness, got there. The Lakers defense couldn't recover.
Fisher up top. Here's Rick Fox. He's been hot from around the arc. Bryant on the wing, delivers it in the corner. Fisher quickly underneath. Shaquille O'Neal now 6 of 11 from the field. Second chance, no look. Shaq.
Grizzlies missed an opportunity to come up with a defensive rebound. Was their ball just took a funny bounce.
Second chance points. The Lakers with 6. The Grizzlies now with 4. Giracek up top. Uses a good screen. Gasol. Underneath. Drew. And 1. Drew Gooden. Nice cut to the basket. And Robert Horry, who did not start the game, commits the foul as he starts the second half.
And Powell does a great job up top of running the offense, of making the scoring pass, and hopefully this will get Drew going, and the Big Daddy with an easy dunk.
Well, you know he's not feeling well, because the 2 games prior to Sunday's game against Toronto, he was averaging 21 points and 9 rebounds. And a whistle and a foul on Jason Williams. Gooden on Friday night against the Lakers, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks in 39 minutes on 8 of 16 shooting. But since that time, he's really struggled from the floor. He is 6 for his last 23. Bryant finds Fox. He's already hit 3. Now 3 of 5 from the floor. Weak side board, Shaq. And Gooden tears it down.
Shaq got away with the push to pick up the offensive rebound and missed the shot.
Grizzlies trail by 5 and a whistle. And a foul on Rick Fox.
Rick Fox holding Shane Battier, not letting him run baseline. Grizzlies trying to run the flex offense, which they run very well.
Gasol, just 2 of 9. Giracek trying to use Gasol. There's a screen, 6 on the shot clock. Powell delivers it to Williams. Williams, here's Battier for 3. Knocks it down.
Nice patience on the offensive end. Grizzlies didn't get what they want initially on the play, but worked the ball around to the other side of the floor, and Jason Williams makes a play for Shane.
Including tonight. Shane now 5 for his last 7 from 3-point range. Giracek quickly into the front court. Lakers get back. Gasol. Williams looking for his first field goal. Low. Now 0 of 5.
Good shot in the offense. The Lakers went to double team foul, left Jason wide open on the perimeter.
Corey up top. SEC Player of the Year out of Alabama. O'Neal. 16.
Boy, what do you do with that?
It's not much. Doesn't play behind, in front, on the side.
You fight him as hard as you possibly can, but when you have the lane to do whatever you want to, and believe me, he's in the lane a lot of times more than 3 seconds. The referees just don't call it.
Shaq with him camped out down low. It is tough. I asked Wesley Person. Giracek, an air ball. O'Neal ahead to Kobe. Asked Wesley Person, who do you think plays him the best? He said Vlade Divac. He believes that Vlade plays him the best. And a 5-second on Kobe Bryant, and he said the reason why. He said it's not only a physical thing with Vlade, but he said it becomes a mental thing because Vlade can get to Shaq a little bit.
I've yet to see it.
But that's the one name he brought up.
Well, a lot of people consider Vlade as the second best center in the league, but I've yet to see anybody get in the head of Shaq or even come close to stopping Shaq.
He can only stop himself. The block by O'Neal. Fisher, dribble penetration. Gasol, an opportunity to run for the Grizzlies. Williams out of the wing. Here's Gooden. He distorts so much. There's Shaquille O'Neal. Fear of contact in it. Offensive foul on Drew Gooden. You know, right there that Drew Gooden was hesitant about getting closer to the iron because of the presence of Shaquille O'Neal.
And that's why the Lakers defense is so good when he's on the floor. He changes everything when he's in that lane.
The frustration showing through for Drew Gooden. Gooden gets Horry to leave his feet. O'Neal gets a piece of it. Are not playing well. And if you look at the stat sheet, everything is in favor of the Los Angeles Lakers except turnovers. But the Grizzlies haven't taken advantage of the 14 turnovers. 9 points off of the 14 turnovers. Despite that, they're in this game, and they only trail by 4.
I can't figure it out. Like you said, they're not converting on a lot of the turnovers they get, and they're not shooting the basketball well. But defensively is where they're doing a solid job tonight. They're causing the Lakers to have that many turnovers. They have the Lakers offense disrupted. They're not getting exactly what they want. So let's give the Grizzlies credit for not backing down to the Lakers here in LA and doing a good job on the defensive end of the floor.
Points in the paint on Friday night, 66 for the Lakers. Tonight, 28 for the Lakers. The Grizzlies have 22. Memphis has taken 10 more shots than Los Angeles. Kobe goes baseline. Up top, here's Rick Fox, 7 on the shot clock, and a turnover. That's the 15th.
And the Lakers and the Grizzlies do a great job of cutting off the lane. Kobe got baseline, but the defense was there. They made him kick it out. Rick Fox has to make a play and couldn't do it.
Lakers average 15.1 turnovers a game. Grizzlies turn it over. Kobe into double digits. He has 10 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists.
You see, conversely, when the Grizzlies turn the basketball over, the Lakers, they're getting up and down the floor and they're scoring off the turnovers.
8 points off of the 8 turnovers by the Grizzlies. Now 9 turnovers. Will they convert here? Fisher sends it back to Kobe. Kobe and Shaq combined for 28 and 1. step to the line.
Drew Gooden, after giving up good post position, commits to foul. Have to let him have the basket.
Fisher finding O'Neal down low. And Shaquille O'Neal with 18 points over the last 2 minutes and 48 seconds.
And when you turn the basketball over, the Lakers, they will make you pay. Still showtime here, so they're looking to get up and down the floor. Good defense as Powell makes the drive. You see 5 Lakers in the picture crowding him. They come up with another turnover. Good offense. Shaquille Seals, Gooden on his back. Gets the jam.
See the points off of the turnovers. The Grizzlies have turned it over 9 times, but the Lakers have 10 points off of those turnovers. And the Lakers 15 turnovers, yet the Grizzlies' inability to convert certainly affecting them right now. And Shaquille O'Neal steps to the free throw line. 18 points already tonight, 6 rebounds and 2 assists. Of course, he played a season-high number of minutes on Friday night at the Pyramid. His free throw attempt rattles in. Played 43 minutes, and Phil Jackson said he is playing his way into shape. This is a team, although Phil Jackson has the Lakers in his zone, said that Christmas time, Gooden for 3, drills it, was kind of his barometer. This is a team, really, that won't feel a sense of urgency until around February, as in like the All-Star break.
Yeah, second half of the season when you start gearing up for the playoffs, you start looking at playoff position, who you're going to match up with. That's when the Lakers will turn it on.
Rick Fox, although he was hurting from downtown coming into tonight, that's his 4th 3 of the evening.
After all the talking he's been doing in the paper the last couple of days, he better come out and have a good game.
Gooden tries to rise up, and a veteran move as Robert Horry commits the foul, and Robert Horry is trying to explain how it's possible where he is standing in the way that Gooden actually moved into him.
Well, Robert Horry, he was jumping forward. That's an easy call to make. He was jumping because Drew had just knocked down the 3 the previous possession, so he had to come out and close on the jump shot.
Gooden with 8 points and 5 rebounds, 69% free throw shooter. As a senior at Kansas, he was a 75% free throw shooter, although throughout his career at Kansas in 3 years, he's a 69% free throw shooter. Grizzlies trail by 7 with 6:25 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Kobe Bryant at a whistle. And a foul on Goran Giricek. So Giricek picks it up, and that is his first.
Giricek,
team's 3rd.
Giricek up pressuring Kobe full court, trying to make the Lakers take time off the shot clock.
Bryant will launch the 3. Kobe Bryant, just 28% from beyond the arc. UB Brown said today at shoot-around, that's fine. He wants to shoot out there, let him. He's only shooting in the 20s. Good, gets it back. Great hustle by the rookie. Battier feeds Giricek. Crossover, Fox trapping. 5 of the shot clock. Gooden spins in the lane. No, tapped by Battier, and O'Neal ahead to Bryant. Deflected. Fisher's back, 3 on 2. Battier trailing for 3. No. And the Grizzlies won't go away.
Grizzlies finally get a score off a Laker turnover. Despite not running a break the way you want to see a fast break run.
Giricek earns his 2nd as Wesley Person will re-enter the game. Wesley Person, 8th in the league in 3-point shooting, and over the last 3 games, shooting 50% from beyond the arc.
Every time it looks as though the Lakers are turning it on, getting some space in between them and the Grizzlies come back.
Well, here's some space. 10-point advantage, the largest of the night.
Grizzlies have to understand, when Kobe goes right, he's going all the way to the basket. But when he goes left, he's more inclined to pull up for the jump shot.
Bryant earns his first. .507 remaining and the Lakers by 10. Gasol hands it back to Williams. Here's Person. Good find to Powell. Gets bumped. And no foul. And Powell Gasol talking to Lonnie McCutcheon about how he got bumped on the chest.
Yeah, I don't know how that could not be a foul. Fox didn't have good position and then threw his arms out.
O'Neal underneath with the hook. 10-point game.
It's surprising to me that Powell
Can't get a call.
is not getting as many calls as you would think he would coming off of last year, Rookie of the Year. Still haven't gotten the respect, I think, of the officials.
Gooden drills it. So Drew Gooden, who struggled in the first half, is picking it up here in the second. Gooden was 1 of 5 at halftime, and right now he is 4 of 11, 11 points, 5 rebounds, and the Grizzlies need to stop with 4:08 remaining in the third quarter. Fisher driving, cut off by Williams in the lane. Battier goes for the swipe. Fisher gets it back, blocked by Gasol. They get the stop. Powell looks to run. Williams quickly, Gooden finds a strike for 3. No, and a loose ball foul on the floor. Foul on Shaquille O'Neal. And Powell will head to the free throw line.
Now, if this isn't a foul, I don't know what is. Good pass by Wesley Person. Powell goes in there. Rick Fox just throws his hands up.
From that angle, it's difficult to see, but from our perspective, you can see how Powell was actually knocked to the chest, and on that shot, moved back as he shot the ball. O'Neal, who committed the foul, checks out. O'Neal with 2 personal fouls in 27 minutes of action. And Somali Samaki checking in. Samaki coming off of the bench in the first half. Did not score. Played just 2 minutes. And had 1 rebound and 1 assist. Gasol into double digits. 4-12 from 4 of 11 from the floor. 2-2 from the free throw line. 10 points and 6 rebounds.
Powell should be able to take advantage of the matchup with Samaki.
Lakers are 6 for their last 7. George has it knocked out of bounds, and Lakers retain possession of the basketball. And a 6-point game.
6-point game with O'Neal on the bench. Excellent opportunity for the Grizzlies to be aggressive, taking the basketball to the basket, getting some free throws.
Samaki, travel. Jump ball.
Excellent help defense. Powell went for the steal, didn't come up with it. But the rotation was there. Shane Battier coming over, forcing a jump ball. And that's how the Grizzlies want to play defense. Protect one another, take away the basket.
So no travel and set a jump ball. And controlled by the Lakers. Lakers wanted a foul. Bryant rising over Wesley Person. Rick Fox made the comment that after winning 3 straight, the Lakers have a different mindset. That you're just going to go out and win that 4th one, and a foul on George and then a technical foul on Devin George. Frustrated with the call. That was made by Danny Crawford. Lorenzen Wright, Earl Watson, and swiftly. Trio of Grizzlies getting set to check in. And the technical foul made by Wesley Person. 17 of 18 on the season from the free throw line. He's made 15 straight. And Gasol and Gooden along the bench now of the Grizzlies. Battier at the free throw line.
A good defensive unit Grizzlies have on the floor. Earl Watson Physical point guard with Shane Battier, who can stop most 2s and 3s in the league, and Stromile Swift can block some shots. This unit can also get up and down the floor.
Battier this season has made 21 of 23 free throw attempts as he gets both from the free throw line. And the Grizzlies right now trailing by 5 with 3:05 remaining in the third quarter. Fisher.
Interesting call. Hubie Brown decides to put Person on the point guard.
Corey from 3. Lakers have been lights out from downtown. 7 of 9 from 3-point range. Lakers shooting 77% from beyond the arc, and right now it's an 8-point game. Person tries to answer, spins out. Samaki with a rebound. Watson picks up Kobe, and it's the longer Person on Fisher.
Watson, better, more physical defensively. Kobe has the size.
Corey tries it again. No. Lorenzen with a rebound. Watson said that he learned how to play D in a hurry at UCLA because that was the only time that he could get on the floor. His defense by the Grizzlies leads to that 3-point shot. Person, his first 3 of the night. And the Lakers lead back to 5. Foul on Shane Battier, that's his second. Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. The Grizzlies pay a visit to Penny Hardaway and the Phoenix Suns. The Grizzlies and the Suns Wednesday starting at 8 o'clock on Fox Sports Net. George at the free throw line, and George 85% on the season, and he misses the first. Taken off of the injury list, activated prior to the Minnesota game. Played 17 minutes, 8 points, and 4 rebounds. Misses both. And a foul on Somali Samaki. Samaki picks up the foul. Pat Frere makes the call.
And again, the Grizzlies find themselves with an opportunity to get even closer. After the Lakers come down, Robert Horry make a big 3. Grizzlies come right back at them. Person knocks down one.
Certainly a reason why the Grizzlies are in the game is that they're now 9 of 11. From the free throw line, bonus situation, Lorenzen Wright, who had struggled this year from the free throw line, 2 of 3, has 8 points and 5 rebounds.
And it's odd, as you sit in the arena, you can just sense the crowd nervous about the Lakers. Not that same excitement that you normally feel when you come into this building.
Grizzlies on a 13-5 run because there's no sense of urgency by this team on the floor. Lakers by 3. Fisher over Batiste.
Second possession in a row when the Lakers have scored. One of the Grizzlies, either Stromile or Lorenzen, has forgotten they have the assignment to take the ball out of bounds.
Watson to Batiste. Delivers it. Here's Stromile. Has it swatted away. George looks to save it along the sideline right in front of Steve Lavin, the head coach of the UCLA Bruins. Of course, here to see Earl Watson, and Earl will walk right by Lavin. Spoke to Earl about playing for Steve Lavin, and he really enjoyed playing for him at Westwood. Lorenzen Wright, jumper. That sweet touch Lorenzen showing tonight as he knocks it down from outside.
Lorenzen has shown that touch the last 3 games, shooting it well from the outside.
Wright into double digits. He has 11 points. The 5th time this season, double digits. Last touch by the Lakers, or rather Memphis. The Laker basketball.
An excellent defense by the Grizzlies. Went to double team Kobe, made him go out a little further. Then a double team left, and everybody recovered to their man.
4 on the shot clock. Horry for 3. They've been just unconscious from beyond the three. 8 of 11.
That's the Lakers. They have games where everyone gets it going. Then next night they'll come out and no one will be able to make a three.
Well, on the season, collectively shooting just 28% as Fisher earns his first. That's ranked 27th in the league.
Here we go, man.
Pat Frere. Eric Fisher discussing that foul as Earl Watson will step to the line. And of course, Steve Lavin at UCLA already under fire. That is a yearly obsession here in Los Angeles. He's lost his first 2 games, and of course already heads are rolling. And Steve Lavin has brought that UCLA Bruin team to 5 Sweet 16s in the last 6 years. And he's done an excellent job down the stretch. It has been the starts in which the Bruins have stumbled.
He's done an incredible job.
I talked to Earl Watson about how does he handle the pressure. He said it's unbelievable. It's like it's not even there for him. You see the shot clock, game clock differential.
Well, he's the right man for the job. You know, some coaches can't handle the pressure.
He's handled it, but they're frustrated reaching the Sweet 16. 5 the last 6 years. They want to go to the Elite 8 and Final 4.
I'd be happy if just the Bradley Braves just got into the NCAA tournament.
That's Bradley. This is UCLA. It's a major difference.
What are you saying about Bradley?
Just saying.
That's another conversation, I guess.
Back in the day, you know, the Braves were right there. We're talking about the UCLA Bruins.
Well, there are certain college programs that there should be a disclaimer when the coaches sign their contract. You have to be able to withstand the pressure.
Your good friend Jim Les, now the head coach at Bradley. 6-point game. Grizzlies, last shot of the third. Lorenzen, too strong. Ori looks for the launch. Kobe releases. Third quarter comes to an end, and the Memphis Grizzlies trail 75-69 to the Los Angeles Lakers. Shaquille O'Neal with 21 points. Kobe Bryant, 17. Rick Fox has been deadly from beyond the three-point arc. He has a dozen. The Grizzlies being led by Drew Gooden with 11. With the Montreal Expos here this evening, checking out the Laker game. Peter Boyle as well. And of course, when you're Los Angeles, you have to check out the celebrities, and Jack is always there. Next to him, Laura Flynn Boyle, and we had an opportunity to talk to Jack Nicholson at halftime, and not pleased with the lethargic play of the Lakers. He said, "You know the Lakers." He goes, "I know this team too well. They're not concerned. They won't be concerned until the All-Star break."
You're right,
Cannon.
Yeah, Jack's not pleased, but he's not concerned.
No, he's not concerned because they're not concerned. Medvedenko, Bryant, O'Neal, Shaw, George on the floor for Phil Jackson. Second unit on the floor for Hubie Brown. Shot doesn't go, and Batiste can't handle the ball as it slithers through the fingertips.
Phil Jackson going with Kobe early in the fourth quarter. Normally this is his time to rest. He normally sits him down for 3 or 4 minutes, then brings him back for the stretch run.
Loses a handle. Lorenzen comes up with it. Had 10 points on Sunday against Minnesota in the fourth quarter. Earl Watson operating. Batiste, second chance. Gets the roll. Mike Batiste off of the bench has 7 points. 4-point game. Shaquille O'Neal had 13 of his 31 against the Timberwolves in the fourth quarter. Of course, Kobe faltered at the end of the game at the free throw line, and the Lakers ended up losing. As Mike Batiste commits the foul as O'Neal spun in the lane, and he'll head to the free throw line where the Lakers are just 3 of 9.
Lorenzen doing everything he possibly can to keep Shaq out of the middle. That quick hop step gets him to the basket, commits the foul, put him on the free throw line, See if he can make a couple.
Mike Batiste was trying to take that foul as he raised his hand high, but it was on Lorenzen, and that is his third.
Get early.
Shaq misses the second, and George climbs up and snares it. Key rebound. Minute in. Give and go. Kobe! Waiting for the debris to clear underneath him.
In shoot around, Hubie talked about putting the body on someone on the rebounds at the free throw line, and it comes back to hunt the Grizzlies again. Lakers get the free throw line. Kobe has an opportunity for the three-point play.
Ryan gets it. Hubie Brown said, do not put Kobe at the free throw line. He's a 77% free throw shooter. He averages about 8.5 free throws a game. Lorenzen. Here's Watson. Doesn't go. Batiste on the weak side wins the battle of the boards. Person on the floor in the corner. Plenty of time on the recycled shot clock. And Watson will set it up. Earl struggling from the floor, just 1 of 5, 4 points, but he has 5 assists. Batiste all alone underneath. Lorenzen over Shaq. Air ball. The presence of 7-2 right there. Now he's running the floor. And Lorenzen pushes Shaq. And then Shaq, unable to contain himself, stumbles into the front row, and he sprawls out over 5 rows.
Anyone hurt over there?
All right, everybody getting up. Check your limbs. Okay, he's up. He feels good.
Shaq first made a good defensive play, flying at the jumper, causing Lorenzen to miss it. And then he trips. He's trying to look back to see if the ball is going in. I'm quite sure those people don't mind Shaq falling on them.
Shaq. 2 of 5 from the free throw line, 22 points and 7 rebounds. He claims to be 345. If that's the case, that's still a lot coming down on you. He may be just a couple of pounds more. O'Neal with 23 points. 10 of 18 shooting, 3 of 6 from the free throw line. And it's a 9-point lead for the Lakers with 10-13 remaining in the fourth. Lorenzen up top. Here's Stroman. Swift. And a foul. Kobe was coming from the backside to swat it away, and Medvedenko was there who commits the foul. Swift. Just 1 of 2 in 14 minutes of action, 2 points and 3 rebounds. Stroh had 7 points and 5 rebounds against Toronto, had 8 and 2 against the Lakers on Friday night. Good free throw shooter makes the first. Has a nice touch for a big man, 71% from the free throw line.
An important free throws for the Grizzlies in the fourth quarter, not wanting to get the Lakers a double-digit lead.
Grizzlies shooting 87% from the free throw line, while the Lakers 42%. 7-point game.
10 minutes in the game, the Grizzlies still find themselves within striking distance to win this game.
Batiste knocks it out of bounds. Great defense by Mike Batiste as George was cutting to the iron.
It was good offense by the Lakers. They got exactly what they wanted in the triangle with Batiste hustling, recovering, comes away with the block shot.
Bryant, here's Medvedenko, 5 of the shot clock, makes it.
Medvedenko shoots a flat jumper. Didn't look like it was going to go in, but was able to knock it down.
Everyone on their feet as Mike Batiste knocks it down, not because of the game right now, but something going on in the stands, and you see a lot of red jackets scurrying right behind our position. Everybody up on their feet to see what it is. Right now the Lakers by 6.
And even the players were looking over trying to figure out what was going on in the stands.
Medvedenko stretching it out, doesn't go. O'Neal Strohmeyer with a rebound. Grizzlies have the numbers. Strohmeyer with a careless pass.
Too casual with it.
His last touch by Mike Batiste, not Shaquille O'Neal. The Grizzlies hanging tight to the Lakers with 8:53 to go in the fourth quarter. Fans escorted at a Staples Center just moments ago with 8:53. Fireworks here in Los Angeles as the Grizzlies try to remain close to the Lakers. The Lakers with 38 points in the paint. And when you look back to Friday night, 66 points in the paint. Certainly the Grizzlies doing a better job of the defensive end underneath.
They're definitely doing a better job, and one of the things they're doing better is keeping Kobe out of the lane. He's gone to the lane a couple of times tonight, but he's also hit a lot of jumpers. And of those 38 points, Shaquille O'Neal with 23 of those in the paint, so doing a good job.
Grizzlies have remained in this game because they've attempted more shots, but also free throws certainly a key. O'Neal offensive. How could you not call that? But also the 18 turnovers by the Lakers, but the Grizzlies must start taking advantage of those turnovers because they have 13 points off of those turnovers.
Shaquille O'Neal throwing the elbow right in Lorenzen's neck.
That's his third.
Official at the perfect angle to make the call.
No Grizzly has more than 11. As Wesley Person ends up on the deck on his backside. And a foul against Shaquille O'Neal. So Shaq wasn't happy about the last goal, and he's going to make sure that this one was one that which you could call right away. He has 4. Which is troublesome with 8:43 remaining.
Yeah, but you don't want O'Neal upset and fouling you when he's upset.
I think the Grizzlies will take that right now. Wesley Person, Stromile gets fouled as he rises up making his move, and the foul on Medvedenko. Grizzlies trailing by 6 right now. Medvedenko earns his second with 8:36 remaining, and Swift heads to the free throw line. Stromile 2 of 2 from the free throw line, and as we mentioned, the Grizzlies have made 14. The Lakers have made just 6. Memphis shooting 87% from the free throw line. Stromile misses the first.
The Grizzlies making the extra pass on the offensive end. Wesley Person came up the downstream wide open, gave it up to Stromile, who was flashing to the basket.
5-point game. Shaw driving, cut off by Batiste and Watson. Fisher left open, it's a 2. Doesn't fall, battling for the rebound. Lorenzen comes away with it. That's his 6th. Lorenzen has really found his spot on this second unit. Thought about it. O'Neal on it, puts it on the floor. Left hand. 13 for Lorenzen Wright.
And you see why O'Neal tries not to come out of the paint. Nice pump fake by Lorenzen, getting him off balance, going to the left-handed hook.
3-point game, and Lorenzen Wright with 13. The Grizzlies have 4 players in double digits, 2 of which have come off of the bench, and Mike Batiste and Memphis Lorenzen Wright. Grizzlies on an 8-2 run over the last 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Don't forget about the Grizzlies group nights, a great way to get your friends, co-workers, or team together for an exciting night of Grizzlies basketball. Groups of 20 or more enjoy exclusive discounts, recognition at the game, and great seats all together. To order, call 888-HOOP or 1-866-648-HOOP. Once again, the Memphis Grizzlies bench has been outstanding. And you talk about a great group night. Well, this has certainly been a spectacular group. The Memphis Grizzlies, led by Lorenzen Wright, coming off of the bench. 40 points. They're quickly becoming one of the best benches in the NBA. And you start looking around the league at some benches with some big productivity. You start in Detroit. George swings it on the near side. Fisher goes baseline, reverse, batted away, comes down with it again. Kick out, George for 3. Off the side of the iron, and Batiste blocks out Fisher. And Memphis with possession of the basketball. Stellar defense by the Grizzlies' second unit.
And they're doing an excellent job. And Hubie won't hesitate one bit to stay with this unit if they're playing good basketball and try to win the game.
It was this unit that handed the Grizzlies a 3-point advantage in the first half. Shot doesn't go. floor. He's fouled. He'll have to head back to the line. And unfortunately for the Grizzlies, that foul on number 42, Lorenzen Wright, is fifth.
Every time Shaquille O'Neal flies at the perimeter player to challenge the jump shot, he doesn't go back to defensive rebound. He heads right down floor, tries to get a fast break, and second time he gets himself to the free throw line.
Makes the first. O'Neal 61% on the season, was 9 of 13 against Minnesota, 7 of 8 from the free throw line on Friday night in Memphis. Gets both. 5-point game. Lakers on top. 7:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. Gasol will get set to re-enter this contest. Swift up top. Evidenko on him. Batiste. Here's Person. Shaq steps out. Lorenzen gets Medvedenko to leave his feet. O'Neal gets a piece of it. Lorenzen underneath loses it. Watson, one on the shot clock. Person for three. Got it. Oh, Wesley Person between the eyes.
The Grizzlies scrappiness staying with it. Wesley Person knocks down the tray.
Grizzlies 7 of 16 from downtown. 2-point game. O'Neal underneath. Shaw, two-man game with Shaq. 8 on the shot clock. Here's Fisher replacing Shaw. Shaq doesn't go. Swift with the rebound. Watson has Person. Watson, dribble. Gives it up. Wesley swings it up top. Stroh up fake. Plenty of time on the shot clock, and Earl Watson, great job of pulling it back up.
A good job by Stroh also. Realized he didn't want to take the shot, got it in the point guard's hands, run the offense.
Shot doesn't fall. Swift, active fingertips. Lorenzen, 3-on-3, 4-on-3 with Person for three, and it spins out.
In and out.
For the lead, and Wesley Person has it spill out of the iron.
A good fast break by the Grizzlies. They had 4 players running the floor.
Fisher for three. Now we're going to roar from the Laker crowd.
Grizzlies doing a good job running their offense. Important the last 5 minutes. Just keep running your offense. Don't turn the basketball over. Get a shot every time. And they'll be in this game in the last minute.
5:27 remaining here at Staples Center, and the Memphis Grizzlies are in it, trailing by 5 to the Los Angeles Lakers. Drive the official truck of the Memphis Grizzlies. Get the feeling Toyota. And by Budweiser, with a crisp, clean, and refreshing taste you'll find in no other beer. This Bud's for you. Welcome back to Los Angeles and the Memphis Grizzlies, game 1 of a 3-game road trip, and they will not go away, facing the 3-time defending Los Angeles Lakers. It's 87-82 with 5:25 now remaining. Wesley Person with a big 3, but then Derek Fisher able to come back and knock down a 3 after a Person miss for the lead. Cross-court pass. Batiste has to climb up, and when he comes back down, he turns it over as he steps on the sideline. That's a tough pass cross-court. It is. All those fingertips up in the air.
And unfortunately, Batiste knew it. He knew when he came down. He was standing a little too far back.
Fisher, Bryant, Morey, Fox, and O'Neal. Core group for the 3-time defending champion Lakers. 10 return to this roster from a year ago. Lindsey Hunter traded to Toronto. Fox, no, and Swift able to handle it. Gasol back in. Watson quickly. Too deep. Gasol. Second chance opportunity. Batiste into 2. Foot on the line. He spikes it between the glass and the iron.
Grizzlies come away with the break. Batiste may have pulled the trigger too soon.
Batiste, plenty of time on the shot clock, and the Grizzlies starting to hurry too much. Plenty of time, operating too fast.
Yeah, we saw the patience early in the fourth quarter. Too quick.
And that's what Hubie Brown yells out to Swift And Batiste, we don't have to shoot it. We don't have to shoot it.
It was not the last minute of the game where you need to score quickly. Over 4 minutes left. Continue to execute your offense and set good screens and get good shots.
20th turnover by the Lakers. Here's Batiste. Gasol. Shaq will give him the shot. Doesn't go, and Ori had the position on Swift, and Battier and Jay Will getting set to check back in. Kobe Bryant, 22.
And good patience by Kobe Bryant also. The Grizzlies played the pick and roll exactly how they wanted to.
Kobe Bryant with 4 double-doubles in the last 6 games, Hersey.
And good basketball, very consistent. They went underneath the pick and roll exactly as they practiced it. He just took his time, realized he had Earl Watson on him, just raised up and shot right over him.
Has a double-double, as I mentioned, 22 points and 10 rebounds. Kobe Bryant has scored 20-plus 8 times, 30-plus 3 times, 40-plus 4 times against Boston, Golden State, Houston, and of course, the last time, 45 against Memphis at the Pyramid. He is 2 assists shy of his 4th double-double of the season. He had 3 in the month of November. The first against the Clippers, 33-15, triple-double. 33-15 and 12 against Portland, 33-14 and 12. But against Milwaukee on the 24th, he had 15, 11, and 11. 3:30 remaining. Person. Lorenzen out of the timeout. Underneath. Gets his own rebound. Swatted away by Shaq.
That close to you, you can't shoot over him. The pump fake will look for someone else. Too big to just jump right over him and shoot.
16 blocks, just shattering their season high of 9 against Chicago on November 22nd. And Watson leaving. Williams, Battier, Gasol, Lorenzen in person on the floor. Lorenzen playing with 5. Grizzlies have been silent over the last minute and a half until that shot by Wesley Person. And Person has 13. The tie game high of Lorenzen with 13. 3 players in double digits off the bench for the Grizzlies. Batiste not on the floor right now. He had 10. Ori. Fox, 10 on the shot clock. Entry pass. O'Neal over Lorenzen. Gasol handles it. Great defense by Wright. Gets fed by Williams. Reverse. Good. Lorenzen Wright with 15 and 8 rebounds.
Excellent fast break by the Grizzlies. Lorenzen running the floor, getting down before O'Neal, using his body with a nice reverse.
Here in the 2-minute mark. O'Neal. And he'll head back to the free throw line. He is 5 of 8 from the free throw line, and Pau Gasol earns the foul.
Jason Williams pushing it up the floor. You have Wesley Person running one wing, goes to the big guy, decides to go get the 2 points. Lorenzen makes a good, solid move to the hoop.
7 blocks for Shaq. He's short with the first. 5-point advantage for the Lakers. Second works. And a travel. Grizzlies turn it over. They're 12th.
Careless turnover, but someone else, they have to let Jason Williams know that Robert Horry is standing right behind him. They throw it to him, leading him right into Robert Horry, put him in a bad predicament.
O'Neal to the free throw line. Powell earns his 3rd. So Shaq heads to the free throw line. And And after that last one, it's his fourth. Shaq 6 of 10 from the free throw line, 26 points. 10 of 20 from the floor this evening.
Tough to beat
the team, 10 of 19 now, 52%.
It's tough to beat the Lakers down the stretch if you have O'Neal knocking down his free throws, because he's the one guy you got to put on the free throw line.
Gets the second. Williams has yet to score tonight. You saw under 2 minutes ago. Grizzlies trail by 8. Pow! As it's stripped by Ori. He's fouled by Ori. Gasol heads to the free throw line. Ori earns his third.
Pau Gasol showing his skills. Good one-on-one basketball play. Took it with his left hand, spun back to his right hand to go to the basket, and Robert Ori fouled him, trying to strip it before he gets it up to the rim.
Starting unit has not shot the ball well. Gooden 4 of 12, Gasol 4 of 12, Gierczak 4 of 11, Williams 0 of 5, Battier shooting the best 3 of 5. Pau gets the second free throw, now 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Gooden playing 22 minutes tonight, 11 points and 5 rebounds. 1:37 to go. Grizzlies trail by 7. Need a stop here. Kobe finds Ori. Ori, jumper over the right. Ori in his first game back. He's missed the last 2. And an MRI yesterday hit Robert Ori on his sore left ankle. It was negative. Lorenzen charging through, and Lorenzen has 17, one shy of tying his season high of 18 against Golden State on November 11th.
Lorenzen showing some quickness, being able to split Robert Ori and Shaquille O'Neal for the 2.
Set up and knocked down.
Set up perfectly by the Lakers. The triangle is set up when people pressure you. There's lots of space to operate in the back cut.
Jason 0 of 6 tonight. He struggled from the floor. O'Neal trying to save it. Fox. 9-point game. Grizzlies had a chance. A missed 3 by Person would have given them a 1-point advantage. He missed that. Fisher came down, knocked down a 3, and that has been it. Grizzlies had their moments. Here's Person. Doesn't go. Ori tracks it down, and tonight the Lakers 9 of 14 from 3.
And that was a huge play. Wesley Person knocks down that 3. It forces Phil Jackson to call a timeout. You have the Lakers regroup, but he misses it, and the Lakers come down. Like you said, the rest is history.
Robert Ori for 3. 101-89. And for Kobe Bryant, his 4th triple-double of the season. Kobe Bryant on that last shot gets his 11th assist. 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists for Kobe Bryant. The Lakers win it 101-91 over the Memphis Grizzlies. The last 3 games. Matt Devlin alongside Hersey Hawkins. The sequence that you look at, the Wesley Person 3 that spun out. The Lakers bring it down. Derek Fisher knocks down a 3, stretches out the lead. The Grizzlies, if Wesley Person, who had just knocked down that 3, if he had made that 3, Memphis would have been up by 1. Obviously not the case. Derek Fisher comes down, knocks down the 3, and that was it. The Grizzlies were unable to get any closer.
Yeah, you're right, and this was the type of basketball that the Lakers are used to playing. They have players that make big shots, Derek Fisher, Robert Ori, and they did tonight. Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, their usual spectacular job. But the Grizzlies, solid performance for the first game of the road trip they did a good job tonight. They did so many things well, just did not shoot the basketball well tonight.
The starting unit did not shoot the basketball well. Lorenzen Wright certainly shot the ball well. Wesley Person did, despite that miss, and so did Mike Batiste. And for the first time this season, the Los Angeles Lakers at the end of the game had a unit on the floor that they're used to seeing out there in Rick Fox, in Robert Ory, in Shaquille O'Neal, Derek Fisher, and of course Kobe Bryant, who finished with a triple-double. His